Hey, what's up, guys? The guy here, and I want to bring you to a PS4, PS5, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5 collection video. I was inspired by another content creator, a streamer friend of mine who goes by Sailor Nuggy, and I wanted to bring something new to my channel. Um, because really my channel was mainly about doing Let's Plays, but I've decided that I wanted to do more than just do Let's Plays, and I should have just stuck with this when I thought of the idea. So I am just going to just mainly do video game related content, and whether it be Let's Plays, the fighting games, dancing games, or whatever. I've decided to just show all of my physical PS4 and 5 games. I'm going to start off with the collector's editions. I do have a couple here. And yeah, and I do apologize. This is probably going to be a long video, and don't mind the lighting. I've got bad lighting right now. It is currently 1:40 in the morning as of recording this, so I am trying my best not to be so loud because I have my sister in one of the rooms. She's sleeping. So let's get started. So I have vanilla Persona 5. This is the Take Your Heart edition. I never did beat this game. I got stuck on the final area and I just dropped the game. But I really enjoyed this game. I'd have to say this is probably one of my favorites in the series, even though I never finished it. I know Persona 5 Royal was out, so I have no need to play this version of the game anymore. But I really do like the collector's edition. It came with a school bag, which was heavily used. I used that bag every day when I was actively playing Dance Dance Revolution. Steelbook with the game, the Morgana plushie, which I somehow lost. I don't remember where I put him. Has a soundtrack and it's got an art book. I haven't really looked at the art book, but it does have all the contents. And I do apologize for the slip cover. It just wasn't holding anymore. So I get to show the stuff in here. Oh, Morgana plushie's in here. So here's the game, which is, I believe it's still in here. Right there. Has the soundtrack, which is still sealed. And the art book, which is still in the plastic. It's not sealed. I can take the book out, but it is still in its plastic. So there's that. Next I have Yakuza 6, A Song of Life. The Song of Life. I haven't played this. I bought this game around the time I was getting into the series, and it started with Yakuza 0. This collector's edition comes with an art book, 2 bar glasses, 2 ice stones, 2 coasters, and the game inside the box. So let's go ahead and take a look at this box. It's a really nice collector's box. So there goes the game right there. Has 2 coasters. Inside this little bag has the ice stones. And the box in here is where the bar glasses are in. Really nice bar glasses. There we go. Alright, so I've categorized my games. I put them in genre, like I had them set to genre. So it's going to be a mixture of PS4 and 5 games. So let's start off with this smaller stack. So this is going to be my shooters. Now this first game I'm about to show you, it's not really a shooter, but it is Silent Hill 2 Remake. I really haven't played this. I did play the original Silent Hill 2, and I loved it. Played it on stream. And you can catch me on Twitch at Lagaya Rosru. I do play a lot of JRPGs and fighting games, so catch me on there. And you'll see me play horror games too, but I didn't really make it far into this, especially after I played the original Silent Hill 2. I didn't really see the need, but after watching a few other people play this on stream, I've decided that once I'm done getting through my backlog of games on Twitch, I will get to Silent Hill 2, because I feel like I'm missing out on an incredible remake. Call of Duty Black Ops 6. I kind of got back into the Call of Duty phase. Sometimes I just want to turn my brain off, not have to stress about doing puzzles or doing hard boss battles, and I just want to shoot something, like shoot people in Call of Duty. So I ended up getting this. I bought this on sale, I think around April of this year, 2025. I'm getting close to being Prestige 9, and Black Ops 7 comes out on the 14th of November, so all I play is Team Deathmatch. I know a lot of people like playing Search and Destroy. Not me. I'm not really into Search and Destroy. I'm more of a Team Deathmatch type of person. Doom 2016, incredible. I love this game. Love the music. I love that Mick Gordon worked on the soundtrack for this game. Yeah. And same thing with Doom Eternal. These are disc-only games. I normally don't like going for disc-only games because I want to be able to shelve them and display the spine correctly with the proper artwork. But it's really the only way I can get a game. So I played this a little bit. It's pretty good. I never made it too far. Just other games caught my attention, and yeah. But I will go back to playing this because I love the Doom games. Doom 1, the original Doom game, is the game that I always go back to for some reason. Even though I've got Doom 2016, I've got Doom 64, Doom 2, but Doom the original is the one game that I do go back to. Alright. So, some fighting games. This is disc only. This is King of Fighters 15. Haven't really played much of this because the King of Fighters series is really difficult in terms of playing the game competitively. A lot of execution, learning how to short hop and stuff, and I do like playing 2D fighters, but just this game in general, it's just really hard to get good at. And I'd have to put in a lot of time if I want to be even decent at the game. Demon Slayers, the Honokami Chronicles. This isn't my game. This is actually my niece's game. She loves the Demon Slayer series, and I got this game for her because she likes Demon Slayers. And I played this a little bit. It's pretty fun. I do like it. I know the second game's out. I haven't played that. I've only seen like a couple people play the second game, and it's just pretty much the same as the first game. Street Fighter 6. Now, even though I'm more of a Tekken kind of person, I will always go back to playing Street Fighter. It's one of the first fighting games that I've ever played, and I really just enjoy Street Fighter. I won't play it as much as Tekken, but like I said, Street Fighter is just that one game series that I will always go back to because it is the very first fighting game that I played, or at least a series, I should say. Not Street Fighter 6, but really love the game. I love the characters so far. I know that they just released C Viper, who I've yet to try out. But I hear she's pretty good. Still kind of difficult compared to her Street Fighter 4 counterpart, but yeah, Street Fighter 6. And speaking of Tekken, I've got Tekken 7 and Tekken 8. So I really like the Tekken series. It's one of my favorite fighting games of all time. I've even got a tattoo on my left shoulder inspired by Tekken. Tekken 7 really cemented my place in the competitive scene. I remembered I participated in a local Tekken 7 tournament. This was when the game came out, around the time when the game came out. And this was my first time actually going to an in-person event. And I didn't think I'd do well because I've always played online. And playing the game in person is very different. Different environment, different just everything. But I remembered I got third place in my very first tournament, and I'm pretty proud of that, actually. So, will I ever go back to playing this compared to Tekken 8? I mean, sometimes I will. Sometimes I like going back to older games in the series just to see how well I can do to those games' mechanics. And I know that people feel the same way. Whenever the latest game in the series is doing something wrong, we'll go back to the earlier point. But with Tekken 8, I really like this game. I'm sorry, I'm like probably one of the only few that still likes the game, even though Season 2 has had a lot of problems. But this game in particular brought me out of my shell in terms of like wanting to go to major events. I remembered PAX East 2024. I entered the Tekken tournament just for shits and giggles, and I told myself if I can at least make it out of pools, I would. Then that's good. I did good. Lo and behold, I made top 24, and it was also the time where I met Tasty Steve, who commentates for he does Tekken commentary a lot. I met TK Breezy, and I met Rip, who's a really good LoL player, especially during Tekken 6 and Tag 2. Really nice dudes. Getting to meet them during the height of this game was just incredible. Yeah. So yeah, Tekken 8. Okay. So not really a fighting game, but I do have God of War 2018. I haven't played it. I've only seen a buddy of mine play this, and I've seen my brother play it, but I couldn't tell you like anything. I don't really remember anything of what I saw, so. All right. Now, again, I categorized my games into genres, and I've got some Final Fantasy games here. With the latest one that I just picked up, Final Fantasy Tactics. I am really liking this game. I never really played the original much. I would just go through the first two fights and then drop it. But after playing this and getting some help from veteran players, It made me want to play the game some more, and this is being added into my rotation for stream games, because I did stream this a little bit ago, and I am loving this game a lot. And I do like the fact that you can play the original game on this, or play the Evil East Chronicles version, which has all the updated visuals, the voice acting, the updated quality of life. So yeah, Final Fantasy Tactics. Final Fantasy 15. I do apologize for my cover being like this. For some reason, I just like the black only cover, but I haven't really played much of this. I remembered I got to a part, so I was a good ways into the game, and I just dropped it, but I was really enjoying Final Fantasy 15 when I played it. Yeah, that's really all I can say. Strangers of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origins. I really like this game. I do like that it has the same type of gameplay as the Neo series, which is their version of a Soulsborne game. I do like that this is basically a prequel to Final Fantasy 1. Just everything that happened before the events of Final Fantasy 1 with the Warrior of Light. So, and I do like that it's multiplayer, and even if you have the PS4 version, you can still play with people that have the PS5 version. You just have to download the PS5 version. Final Fantasy VII Remake. Oh, actually, let me get these two. So, Crisis Core Reunion and Final Fantasy VII Remake. I haven't really played Crisis Core Reunion much, because after I played the original, for some reason this game just doesn't really hold it for me, but I still think this is a great game. I just prefer the original. I don't know, I'm weird like that. But Final Fantasy VII Remake, what an incredible game. I really enjoyed 7 Remake a lot. I do like the new battle system, and Tifa is like my favorite character to control, especially with her Star Seeker, or was it Star Shower move, which does a lot of damage. So whenever I get the chance to play this game, I will mainly use Tifa whenever she's available. I just like using Tifa. Cloud's pretty cool too. I like his gameplay a lot. Final Fantasy Type 0. Yeah, Final Fantasy Type 0. I haven't really played much of this. This game is mostly a missions-based game. There's really not that much of a story to it. But I do like how the characters are just named after the suits in the cards. So you got Ace, Deuce. I'm forgetting most of the characters' names. I know that there's Queen, King, Jack. I think another character's name is Machina. Yeah, there's 14 characters, and they all use different weapons. Like Ace uses cards. I think there's a character named Seven who uses a scythe. And there's like a character who just uses nothing but their fists. And I just really wish I had put more time into this, because I really was liking the game's gameplay. World of Final Fantasy. Haven't played much of this. I got this for my birthday one year, and I really do like that this is more of a Pokemon-esque type of game with the cute, chibi-fied Final Fantasy characters. This feels more of a Final Fantasy, not more of a Final Fantasy, more of a Pokemon game than anything, but still a really good game. I'd have to get back into it. I haven't played it in a while, so I'd have to start from the beginning, because it's been years since I played it. Final Fantasy 16. I haven't played much of this. I pretty much bought this game after Clive was released into Tekken 8, and it made me want to go and buy this game and want to play it. But because I have so many games in my backlog that I haven't touched yet either, I'm just like, I'm going to have to pass on playing this game for now. But from what I played, I really did enjoy the combat. Okay, so more RPGs, but I'm going to use this stack here. This is my Soulsborne stack. Alright, just Soulsborne adjacent. So I have Stellar Blade here. I haven't finished this game. I was really enjoying it, but then like other games came out that took priority. So this is sitting in the backlog. But I do like the customization of the main character. Her name is Eve. I do like the different outfits you could put on her. I do like that you can change her hairstyle. Currently, my Eve has a short ponytail because I think with a long ponytail it just gets in the way. But I do love the game's gameplay. Very fast paced. I just wished her main weapon was a katana instead of just a regular sword. But still an incredible game. And I do highly recommend it. Lies of P. Incredible game. I do like this version of Pinocchio. This is basically a retelling of Pinocchio. And it's also made by the company who are really known for their rhythm games. NeoWiz. They created the DJ Max series. And for this to be their... I don't know if this is their first game outside of rhythm games, but they've done an incredible job with Lies of P. I love this game a lot. This was I think this is like one of the games I beat when I only had a few PS5 games. But this is an incredible game. I haven't played the DLC for it, which is Lies of P Overture. But I heard that's a prequel to this, so I'd have to get around to that. But yeah, Lies of P base game, really incredible. Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. Really good trilogy. I really like Dark Souls 1. I like how broken this game is because you can like you can cheat the system and give yourself a lot of souls, but you can make yourself like super powerful, but the game is still very difficult. Because even though I did that, this is still a good game. I really enjoyed it. Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 2, I haven't really played much of. I really don't like how this game's weapon durability system is like it takes your weapons will end up breaking very quickly in this game. And also specifically for my copy of the game, it is a German copy. I remembered I went to a convention with some friends. We went to too many games, and I was specifically looking for this game because I wanted to complete the trilogy. No one at the convention had it. So we ended up going to a retro video game store nearby, and they had a copy of this game. And lo and behold, I had to pick it up so I can complete the trilogy. Now, despite my my problems with the game, I still would like to go back and play this because I hear this game has a really good story. I'm just not a fan of the gameplay. Gameplay is very clunky compared to the first game and the third game. And then we get to the third game. I really like this game. I do like how, to me, the third game felt much easier compared to the first game. I just really like that everything that was wrong with the second game, they improved upon it in the third game. And it's just a better game in my opinion. I really like Dark Souls 3. Elden Ring. I've never beaten this. I remembered when I was playing this game, I got stuck on one of the bosses, and it took me, I want to say it took me close to 2.5 years just for me to get back into the game until I was able to beat that boss again, or until I was able to beat that boss. And then from where I'm at now currently in the game just became really easy to me up until where I'm at. But incredible game. I'm also currently going through Elden Ring Night Rain. Very fast paced. I do like how it's more of a battle royale type of game. But yeah, I am looking forward to going back into and finishing this. I do apologize, y'all. I have a lot of games, but we're halfway done. I promise. Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance. Oh my god, such a good game. I really like this game a lot. I really like the music, the things that they improved over the base Shin Megami Tensei 5, which I do own for the Nintendo Switch. Which I believe, because what I have the Fall of Man edition, which came with the satchel. But I really do like the game. I do love the addition of the new character and the 4 other characters here. You got Lilith, you got I'm forgetting their names, but yeah, just the music in this game is incredible. I do listen to it quite often on it's in my phone. And then you got this girl here, her name is Yoko, one of my favorite characters in the game. I do highly recommend it. It's really good. God of War Ragnarok. This isn't my game. This is actually my brother's game. I haven't really seen anyone play it, so I don't really have an opinion on it. Metaphor ReFantazio. I haven't really played much of this. I know this is more of a Persona-esque game, but from what I've played of it, I wasn't really enjoying it. I also was watching a friend play through this. I just haven't really gotten around to beating this. Just like I said, other games came out and those took priority, so I ended up just adding this to the backlog. Dragon Quest 3 2D HD remake. I really love this game. I bought this, I think, the week that it came out, and it took me a week to beat it. I was playing this game every day, and I loved it. I love the sprite work in the game. I love the gameplay. I love the job system. Incredible game. I am looking forward to Dragon Quest 1 and 2 2D HD remaster when that comes out. Astrobot. Haven't beaten this game, but I really do like the cameos from past PlayStation games that they put into this game. I do like how you can interact with the cameos. Like, for example, you can interact with Ryu and Ken. If you hit Ryu, he'll throw a Hadouken at you. I do think that's really cute. Ken will throw a Shoryuken at you. I think that's really cute also. And just a lot of cameos from Street Fighter to Metal Gear Solid to Castlevania Symphony of the Night. And then you get Ape Escape. You get, I think you get Nathan Drake. You'll get some of the newer PlayStation titles like Horizon Zero Dawn, The Last of Us. Just, oh man, incredible game. I don't know. I'm more into RPGs and fighting games, but I do like a nice platformer every once in a while. Okay, we're almost done. I've got this stack here, and it's all RPGs. Disgaea 1 Complete. I bought this because I wanted I wanted to get into the Disgaea series and start with the first game. I remember trying to start the first game, or try to get into the first game with the DS version of the game, and I just couldn't get into it. But I got this. I haven't played it yet. Next game, Tales of Arise. Haven't played it much. I've only played it about 30 minutes and just haven't touched it. Tales of Berseria. I know a lot of people love this game. I know some people hate it. I'm one of those people that actually like the game. I really like the game's gameplay. I know not a lot of people really like Velvet. I don't have a problem with her. I think other characters in this game are better than Velvet, but that's just my opinion. But I think Tales of Berseria is a good game. I just haven't finished it. Shenmue 1 and 2. Haven't beaten these games. I've only played the first game. I haven't beaten that one either. But I originally played them on the Dreamcast, the Sega Dreamcast, and I bought this just so that way I could play these again without having to dig out the Dreamcast. But from what I played, I really enjoyed it. I know some people probably, at least I like to think this is before Yakuza. But yeah, Shenmue 1 and 2. Soul Hackers 2. Haven't really played much of this. I did watch a streamer friend of mine go through the entire game, and they loved it. I haven't really put much into it. I still have my character cards. They're still sealed right there. But Soul Hackers 2, yeah. Secret of Mana. This is the remake. I haven't really played much of this since I bought it. I got stuck on a boss and I just haven't gone back to finishing it. Again, it's one of those where new games came out that I was interested in and those took priority, and so this is sitting in the backlog, but I was really enjoying this game. But yeah, Secret of Mana. Kingdom Hearts, the story so far. This pretty much has all of the Kingdom Hearts games available to you, with the exception of 3. Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, Chain of Memories, Dream Drop Distance, Birth by Sleep, Recoded, and then of course it's got the mobile games, or not really the mobile games, but in my opinion, I wish they had just remade 358 over 2, make it playable with multiplayer. I think it would sell, because I know a lot of people really wanted this game to be remade and playable and not just have it on the DS when it came out. But yeah. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Dragon Ball Z, not C. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Haven't beaten it. I'm on the Android Saga. I already know the story of Dragon Ball Z. I've seen it many times. A lot of games have retold the story from Dragon Ball Z. You know, Goku going to Super Saiyan in the Frieza Saga, the Namek Saga. First meet Trunks at the beginning of the Android Saga. Gohan goes Super Saiyan 2 in the Cell Saga. Vegito, Buu Saga, and this goes all the way up to Daima, the latest Dragon Ball series in the latest entry in the series. But yeah, in my opinion, this plays more of a like Xenoverse, like those games, but this has RPG elements, so it's I guess it's more of an action RPG. But yeah. Oh, there's my Yakuza 0 disc. Yakuza 0, and I have Kiwami. Haven't really played Kiwami. I wanna get Kiwami 2. Haven't really found that. But from what I played of Yakuza 0, I was really enjoying it. I really like this game a lot. I do like that you get to play as both Kiryu and Majima. And yeah, I haven't beaten this, but I was really liking the game's gameplay. I think it's really fun. Scarlet Nexus, I haven't really played this much of it. I've only put in about 2 hours into it. I know that there's an anime of the same name. I have yet to check out. But from what I've played so far, I am liking it. And like I said, with any other RPGs that come out, new games come out that take priority, and I just play those games. So this sits in the backlog also. I've got a lot of games in my backlog, I just realized. Dragon Quest XI. I really love this game. Jade's my favorite character. Rab is my favorite character. Actually, all of the characters are my favorite, but I think I gravitate towards Jade and Rab the most because they both do martial arts, and I was actively training in martial arts. And I do like Rab when he does the pearly gates move. He literally just jumps up and does a kamehameha. That's basically what it is. But really good game. I highly recommend anyone that wants to get into Dragon Quest. This is one of the easiest ones to get into. Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't really like this game as much as Kingdom Hearts 2. I think Kingdom Hearts 2's gameplay is just perfection. Kingdom Hearts 3 is kind of a downgrade. It's very slow and clunky compared to Kingdom Hearts 2, in my opinion. Not to say that it's a bad game, it's just my opinion. I know a lot of people like this game, I know some people hate it. I've never beaten it. I got stuck on a boss on Proud Mode, and I softlocked myself. I couldn't beat the boss in particular. I don't want to say anything, so I don't want to spoil. But, yeah, had to start over and just go through the game again. But I was, even though I did complain about the gameplay, I was still enjoying it. So, Kingdom Hearts 3. Odin Sphere. I haven't really played much of this. I really do love the hand-drawn graphics, the 2D hand-drawn graphics. This is an action RPG. If you've played the original Odin Sphere, it's on here as well. Haven't really played much of it, like I said, but from what I played, I was really enjoying it. Code Vein. I really enjoyed this game. I think it's one of the... I think it's a really good game. I like to think of this game as anime Dark Souls, because that's basically what I called it. I remembered during PAX 2018, IGN asked for my opinion on this game, if it's going to be the new Dark Souls. It really does play like Dark Souls. The reason why I call it the anime version of Dark Souls, because the characters are very anime, and it plays like Dark Souls. And it's in that video that IGN made all those years ago, and I stand by my opinion. I do like this game a lot, actually. I think it's pretty good. I can't wait for the second one to come out. Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night. I really, really love this game. I love that it plays very similarly to Symphony of the Night, Castlevania, which is my favorite game of all time. I do like the fact that they are bringing this into modern systems, because I've been wanting a modern Metroidvania for a while now, and Bloodstained delivered. I am looking forward to the newest game that's going to come out. I forget the name of the game, but I know it's like Bloodstained something. But this is a really good game. I really enjoyed this. I'm actually on my 4th playthrough of this game. Valkyria Chronicles. Haven't really played much of it. This is the remastered. I remember playing a little bit of it on PS3. This is the remastered. If you like strategy RPGs, this is probably one of the better ones to get on the PS4. There's also an anime under the same name, which is a really good anime. I highly recommend it. But Valkyria Chronicles, if you're familiar with Skies of Arcadia, there are Skies of Arcadia characters in this game. We have Vice and Ica. They're in here. So yeah, Valkyria Chronicles. And last but not least, Dot Hack Last Recode. Dot Hack Geo Last Recode. Incredible compilation of games. I played and beaten the first one. I loved it. I haven't played the second, the third, or the fourth game, but I do like how this has all 3 games remastered, plus a brand new 4th game. So yeah, if anyone that wants to play these games, I recommend getting the PS4 version. You get all 3 games in one, and you get a brand new 4th game, and it just looks better than the PS2 versions. I understand if people want to get the original copies of the game, but it just doesn't make sense to get the original games on PS2 than to get this just for the 4th game when you can have all 4 games on one disc. That's just my opinion. But anyways, yeah, that is my entire PlayStation 4 collection. Most of the games I have, like I said, are JRPGs and fighting games. Well, I don't have 5 fighting games, but I do play a lot of fighting games. But majority of the games I do have are JRPGs. I love this genre so much. It basically what molded me into being the gamer that I am today. And it started with my very first RPG, which was Wild Arms on the PlayStation 1. So, but yeah, like I said, my entire PlayStation 4 and 5 collection. Let me know if you'd like to see any more collection videos in the future. I have plenty of other games to show. And it ranges from PS2, PlayStation 1, GameCube, or I should just say PS2, because like really I have a lot of PS2 games as well. But yeah, until then, y'all take care of yourselves. Stay hydrated, stay healthy, stay beautiful. I love you all. Peace.